Hello everybody, I hope you enjoyed this short video compilation. Everything was recorded at 240 frames per second, which is the maximum frame rate on the X-T4. Here's some information about the Fuji camera and slow motion. First, this high frame rate is only available in Full HD. In 4K you can record up to 60 frames per second, but you can't have the slow motion effect in camera. It must be conformed in post-production. If you use the high-speed mode, however, you can save the slow motion effect directly to your SD card. No sound is recorded, that's one downside, but all the other settings are available. You can record in 10-bit internally, which is great, and F-Log and HLG are also there along with all the image settings in various film simulations. The only thing you cannot do is select just HLG or F-Log for the SD card or HDMI output. It has to be the same on both. Continuous autofocus and face detection can be used. You can see how the AF maintains the focus in this running shot of yours truly. The field of view is cropped by about 1.29 times when the high-speed mode is enabled. Fujifilm added a setting that allows you to add that crop to the normal video mode, I guess if you need to switch between the two and want to keep the same crop factor across all the shots. The maximum recording frame rate depends on the playback frame rate you choose. For example, if you want an output of 25p, the maximum available is 200 frames per second. If you choose 24p or 30p, you can get the fastest speed of 240 frames per second. The camera also indicates how much slower the result will be, 10 times or 8 times and so on. Another important thing to know is that at 200 or 240 frames per second, the footage is less sharp. You can see from this comparison between the normal 1080p mode and the high frame rate mode that there is a small loss which becomes more noticeable at 240 frames per second. If we look back at some of the shots you watched at the beginning, this one for example, we can clearly see the lack of details in the sand and water when zoomed in, so that's something to keep in mind. Another thing to know is that the maximum recording time per clip is 3 minutes at 240 frames per second or 6 minutes at 120 frames per second. So that's it for this quick look at the X-T4 and its slow motion capabilities. Thank you for watching. I hope all of you are staying healthy and safe, and see you next time.